guys, welcome back. My name is Sele Kalio. If you're new here, hi, nice to meet you. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new, you should subscribe to this channel, because on this channel I teach you how you can make your own skincare products from scratch, how you can pro mix different skincare products, and how you can even use these products to start up your own skincare business. Okay, if any of that is something that you're interested in, make sure you subscribe down below. All right, now today we're going to be making a simple vitamin C serum, and this serum is going to help whiten your skin because it has some whitening effect to it. It's going to help with anti-aging, rejuvenate your skin, sunburn, and basically just help with brightening your skin. So if you're interested in this video and you want to see how I made this product, you definitely want to watch this video till the end, and all the ingredients will be put in this video somewhere. First up, we are going to put our propendile into our beaker, and make sure you listen thoroughly and watch this video very carefully because we go back and forth with the recipes. So we're using the propendile to dissolve our Filipino powder. Okay, we're going to be using Filipino powder in this recipe because we are trying to create a whitening face serum, a whitening vitamin C face serum. Okay, so we are going to add our Filipino powder in here into our propendile. Filipino powder is basically a whitening active, which helps to give you a very smooth glass skin that is fair and, you know, smooth and beautiful. So we have our Filipino powder in our propendile. We're just going to give that a little stir and then pop it into the double boiler so the Filipino powder can dissolve completely. Moving on, in another beaker, we are going to measure out our glycerine. Now, glycerine is a humectant, like we all know. I've said it several times in other videos. It helps to draw moisture to the skin, and we're going to use that to hydrate our hyaluronic acid. Unfortunately, I didn't know I wasn't filming, but we use that to hydrate our hyaluronic acid. And hyaluronic acid is a humectant as well. It's a moisturizer, and we're using it here as a thickening agent as well. Now, moving on, we're going to measure out our distilled water in another beaker, and then we're going to add our sodium ascorbyl phosphate. Now, sodium ascorbyl phosphate is a naturally occurring water-soluble derivative of vitamin C. It is the most stable form of vitamin C, which means it does not oxidize, meaning your product will not go bad, and even if you put it in a transparent bottle or container, your product will still stay effective. But I will always advise that you store your vitamin C products in a colored container, maybe an amber, a dark container, something dark to protect it from sunlight. But this particular kind of vitamin C does not oxidize at all. So next, we're going to add our hyaluronic acid, which we have dispersed in glycerine, into our mixture, and you see how beautifully this will dissolve. This is the best way to use hyaluronic acid, especially when you're using hyaluronic acid with a high molecular weight. You want to make sure you dissolve it first in glycerine. That way it will disperse beautifully, and when you add it to your water phase, it will just dissolve and give you a very beautiful jelly product. All right, now for this product I am using a high molecular weight hyaluronic acid. Now if you have the lower molecular weight, you can use that, but it will not give you a gelling effect as this one would give you. So you can either incorporate the two of them, because the hyaluronic acid with high molecular weight actually gives you a better result on the surface of your skin, while the one with the lower molecular weight penetrates down into your skin to begin to do its work. Now here I am just using my little whisk to make sure everything is well incorporated, and this is what we have, a beautiful jelly product. You can see the bubbles in it. That's to tell you that this particular kind of hyaluronic acid is beautiful for nice mask that have scrub and pearls and all of that inside, so it will just suspend beautifully. So here, this is what we have so far. This is a beautiful jelly serum already, but we're going to go ahead to measure out our glycolic acid solution. Now I am measuring this out because we will have to use it to reduce the pH of the product, because moving on we will have ingredients that are pH sensitive, so we have to make sure that the pH of this product matches, or it is at the appropriate pH for these ingredients to function properly. So here again, I'm using water from our stored away water percentage that we have on our recipe to dissolve the glycolic acid, and this is what we will use as our pH buffer to make sure we get the pH down. We want to make sure we get the pH to at least 6, and then other ingredients will be able to, you know, work properly. Okay, so now we want to check the pH of this product so far, because we want to begin to adjust the pH so that it can accommodate other ingredients that we're going to be using in the future. All right, so here we have the pH is off the scale. It's really high, about 10, and we want to bring it down to 6. So we are going to go back to our glycolic acid solution that we have done before, and we will begin to drop little by little and check the pH as we go until we arrive at the pH that we want to be on, which is in this case 6. Okay, so we just keep dropping it one bit by bit. Don't put too much, just keep dropping little by little. You can start with 4 drops, 5 drops, and just keep dropping and checking the pH until you arrive at your desired pH for the product that you're making. So now we are good to go. We are going to check the pH again. I have added at least 20 drops of our glycolic acid solution, and we have arrived at exactly 6. So I'm going to keep going and then adjust the pH finally when the product is completely done. Okay, so moving on, we are going to measure out our licorice powder, and this product is said to have a soothing effect on the skin, and it can help to ease inflammation, and it reduces redness on the face, irritation and swelling, and it is also used to treat conditions like atopic dermatitis and eczema. So this is a very good product, and we are using it at 1%. The recipe is going to be in this video, maybe in the beginning or at the end of the video, so just keep watching. You'll get all the details for the measurements. So to dissolve this, I am going to add a bit of the solution that we have already made. That's the serum that we have already made. I'm going to use that to dissolve this beautifully. If you notice, you would see that we have not used heat for any of the products that we have done, except the Filipino powder, which we needed a bit of heat to dissolve it completely with the propendile. But apart from that, we have not used heat for any of the powders that we have dissolved. Now, if you are using a water soluble ingredient, you want to make sure you are getting a good 99.9% purity or at least 90% purity, so that you can have your ingredients dissolve beautifully like this. Okay, so here, this is our licorice powder in our already made serum, and it has dissolved so beautifully, so clear. There's no lump at all. It will just keep dissolving like that if you keep whisking it, and yeah, that's it. Now, in the same licorice mix, I'm going to add my papaya extract, which is a very good ingredient for soothing the skin and also helping with irritations. Papaya extract also has an effective exfoliating property, which can help to brighten the skin and also remove dead skin and, you know, flaky, patchy layer of skin on your body. basically revealing a more beautiful, radiant complexion. Now we're going to add that into our mixture and just stir everything and make sure we have a very combined, well combined product. Here, this is what we have. Very beautiful serum. Now you can leave it here and use it just as it is, but this video will not be complete if I don't add other ingredients that I know are very, very beneficial to the skin. Okay, so in another beaker, I'm going to add a little of our solution as well into this clean beaker, and we're going to mix in our bearberry powder. Now, bearberry powder is a natural skin brightener that helps you retain a more uniform and brighter complexion. How this works is it slowly evens out the skin tone by eliminating age spots, acne scars, freckles, and so many other things like melasma and all. Now, I'm sure we all know that alpha arbutin is gotten from bearberry, and this is a very powerful ingredient that helps to lighten the appearance of hyperpigmentation, basically by inhibiting the activities of an enzyme in your skin that is known as tyrosine. That's how this works. So here I have dissolved it completely using my little blender, which is my best friend right now. Now everything is ready. I'm going to go ahead now to add our preservative, and for this we are using Jammer Plus preservative. Now this preservative is an excellent natural broad spectrum preservative that is compatible with most cosmetic ingredients, so you can use it with so many other skin ingredients and you won't have any issue of compatibility and all. Voila, we have this beautiful jelly consistency. Now remember, if you want your serum to be more runny, you can reduce the amount of hyaluronic acid, which is our gelling agent that we used for this product. Or if you want it to be thicker, you can actually increase the hyaluronic acid percentage. For this I used 1%, but you can use up to 1.5% to 2% depending on what you're trying to make. I didn't want this product to be too runny or too thick, so I went ahead to add just 1%, and voila, we have a beautiful, very effective face whitening what's it called, vitamin C serum. I'm sorry guys, my speech is very slurry because I'm so exhausted, but yeah. So we are going to check the pH of our product again, and voila, we have a very good pH level, which is on 6. So you can definitely preserve, not preserve, you can definitely keep checking the pH of your product until you get to the required pH that you want. Just keep adjusting. You don't have to follow how many drops I used. You can do yours and just keep checking. Just know that you should not pour all the glycolic serum or glycolic mixture into your formula. Just keep doing it bit by bit and you will get to the point where you want to be. So yeah, this is me pouring it into this container, but I will later change it and maybe I'll show that later because I ran out on my dropper bottles and I couldn't save them in my dropper bottles. But I'm going to show you the kind of bottles that you should use for this product, so you have a safe product that will stay at least up to 6 months to 1 year. So here I am just showing you how beautiful this product feels on the skin. Ignore my dry hands because I have been working non-stop. You guys have kept me so busy. Bottles, beautiful, to store this product because, like I told you, it is a vitamin C product, so you don't want to store it in anything that will attract light. And also here, this was what I was actually looking for, an amber bottle, but I couldn't get that, so I substituted for this. So yeah, this is the bottles that I used, beautiful dropper bottles that I used, and that's it. This is a 30 ml bottle. Maybe I will, if I get a chance, I will do a label video and put it on YouTube for you guys to see. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you guys learned something. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section. All right, have a nice day. Bye.